Wan Good Morning, I hope that you're all well, and welcome back to the channel. Now today we're having the return of, our favourite vegan on planet Earth. The big mighty vegan teacher herself, who, is just still been up to her old ways. Like practically nothing has changed. But I thought, new year, new me. About a fucking month in. Like, geez, amn't I early? But you know what? Maybe she might just manage to convince me to become vegan. So yeah, let's just hop into some of this shithousery.
Since we know for a fact that you don't need to eat animals to be healthy.
Well, who bloody told you that? Like, was it Dr. McStuffins? Like, you do realise that this is the exact same type of logic that, like, flat earthers use. Just sit there and chat shit and hope that you convince people. But in all seriousness, like, this statement is just kind of bullshit. Because, like, she's just not even taking into account the people that actually do, like, scientifically need meat in their diet.
And you don't need to eat their secretions, eggs, milk, and all that. You are choosing to do so simply for your taste buds.
Yeah, and I'll continue to bloody well do so. Like, if I have a nice steak in front of me, just cooked to absolute perfection, like, I'm not going to pass up on that opportunity. Like, that steak will be had.
Is that okay with you? Well, let's say you think it's okay. It's okay for you to pay somebody to murder animals or to do it yourself because you just like the way that they taste.
Spotting the money there now, Karen. I didn't think convincing you'd be that easy.
Well, what about somebody else who did it because of a different sensory pleasure? Besides the taste, there's also hearing.
What, so you're just going to shove like a chicken wing down here? Like, where's this going?
Maybe somebody likes to kill dogs and cats for their hearing pleasure. They just think it's fun to listen to them screaming in agony. And they're going to eat them after, so...
Right, so she must be on some, like, proper good shit, because I can't even, like, start to fathom where she's pulled this from. Like, are you trying to say that just because people eat meat, that they also, like, get enjoyment out of hearing animals feeling pain? Just have a day off, like.
So what's the difference between that person and you, who does this to innocent animals that are pigs, chickens, cows, and lambs?
Well, the key difference is that one person is normal and the other person is borderline psychotic. Still probably has a better functioning brain than you, though.
What's the difference? Go vegan.
Yes, Miss Kadie, couldn't agree more. How inspirational. Gonna go get that printed on a t-shirt. But I think the thing I love most about this video is that she's put a #logic in the caption. Like, for God's sake, just because you have logic in the caption doesn't make it fact. Although by her thinking, she probably thinks she's the next coming of Einstein. But yeah, as you can tell, still as stupid as ever. But let's just keep trudging through the trenches of this absolute shambles of an account.
Even if a man's nuts are never close to your mouth.
Right, okay, please never take off your glasses again. Just please. I could have gone through the rest of my whole life happily without having seen that.
Even if you never get to go on a date, you can still have both of these. You can just be vegan, it's never too late.
Now this is what I'm going to be performing at my school's next talent show. Competition's going to be over before it's even started. But now here's a clip you've almost definitely seen at this point. The mighty man Gordon Ramsay himself actually responded to the vegan teacher. Which was just absolutely class to watch, so here it is if you haven't seen it already.
Eating animals is wrong, Gordon Ramsay. Hurting animals is wrong, Gordon Ramsay. Share this song, and if you call me a donut, that's fine.
Vegan donut.
You're vegan from now on.
Like, what a fucking absolute icon of this world. True evidence that not all heroes wear capes. But I think the bit that I just love most about it is she just accepts that he's gonna call her a donut. Like, at least we know there's someone out there on top of her. Like, it restores an ever so slight amount of my faith in humanity. But right, what other shenanigans has she been up to? Well, she's made a vegan phobia test, which, yes, is about as shit as it sounds. Like, I don't need a test to tell me that I'm vegan phobic, silly Billy. But like, in all seriousness, what kind of a fucking word is vegan phobic? Like, are you really trying to compare it as something on like a similar level to homophobia or racism? Things that actually affect people in a negative way? Because that is just kind of rather fucked up. Like, by this very logic, I could just say that she's un-vegan phobic and it just holds the exact same weight. But anyways, moving on, let's just have a look at a few more words of wisdom that she has to give us.
There are dead bodies in schools right now.
Well, only after the local shooter's been by, for God's sake.
They are being chopped up and put onto plates and served to your children. What the fuck is wrong with the world?
Everything, Karen. Welcome to the world of realization.
This needs to stop. Serve tofu.
Now, I won't lie, I hadn't a fucking clue what tofu is. But after a quick Google search... Right, I'm sorry, but that's just a bastard block of cheese. Like, surely serving that every day is just straight up child abuse.
Kale, tofu, lentils, beans, peanut butter, banana, rhyme. Peanut butter, banana, rhyme. Peanut butter, banana, rhyme. Are you vegan yet? It's time. Go vegan.
Right, I'm sorry, but she is a literal fucking twig. Like, if anything, this would encourage me to eat meat, so I just don't look like an absolute toothpick. But honestly, like, this is probably the best video that she's had, which says absolutely fucking nothing, considering it's literally just her jumping around looking like she's straight out of the local mental institution. But right, I think we've seen pretty much all we need to at this point. Still up her own ass as ever, which, I mean, what was I even expecting? But yeah, if you've enjoyed, if you could drop a like and subscribe, that'd be right class. And with that said, I'll see you in the next one.